Hey everyone, ready for our next installment of back to school DIY recipes to help support you through the process and as we head into the fall. And whether you have kids or not, these recipes are helpful for adults as well. So, yesterday we covered a creepy crawly head or hair spray. Let me know what you thought of that. And then on Monday I covered, oh, what did we do? Oh yes, the daily support roller. So like apple a day to support your healthy immune system function. Today, I'm giving you some mask spray options. Now, I'm not going to talk about controversy of masks or anything like that. I do realize that, you know, people are using them and people are using them in schools. So I'm just going to give you some options of what kind of sprays you can make for your mask. Take it or leave it. You get to decide what is best for you. So, generally speaking, coming from a healthcare background, we're always taught that masks are never reused, but there are cloth mask recommendations, and I'm going to link up some wearing tips and some washing tips as well in the comments after this post. And so let's get to the mask spray in general. You can use a 1 ounce sprayer. This is I'm upcycling this from a previous, this had OnGuard hand sanitizing mist in here. And so this is 1 ounce. You could use a 2 ounce or you could use a 4 ounce or above for your sprays, depending on how much you're going to use them. The recipe I'm going to recommend today would be also great for a surface cleanser or a hand cleanser as well. Oh, if you want more recipes and tips, I have put together a whole bunch of recipes in an ebook for you. So if you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio. If you're watching later on YouTube or on our essential oil support group, then the link is in the comments for the ebook. So pick that up if you wish, if that's going to serve you. So what are we using in our spray? I'm going to use today 5 drops of doTERRA's OnGuard to support fighting off threats in the environment and the body. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll know that this is a staple item for us when we're supporting our body's healthy immune function. And then I'm going to use 5 drops of, and this is in the 1 ounce container, okay? 5 drops of Easy Air or Breathe. I love this one. You're going to double the recipe if it's a 2 ounce. You're going to triple or quadruple it if it's larger. And then it's upstairs, but I put a teaspoon of organic witch hazel in here, fill the rest with water, and then you would shake and spray. But let's talk about some spraying information. We know that masks transmit more bacteria and virus when they are wet and saturated. So if you're going to use these sprays, I suggest that you spritz a light spritz maybe before you're wearing your mask or a couple minutes before you're wearing it. You can spritz the outside, you can spritz the inside, just don't saturate them. And then after you take a mask off, you could heavily spritz it before. Well, the CDC recommendations are that you only use the mask once. You wash your hands before, you don't take it off, you don't touch your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, you don't play with it, and then you take it off and put it in a plastic bag to be washed and sanitized later. We know, or I know as a parent, if I was sending my kids to school with a mask on, that is not going to happen. So this is where a mask spray could come in and be supportive. There is some question right now going around if, essential oils break down synthetics. So what does that do to the material that you're using? You know what? I don't know. It's possible that it breaks it down and maybe then you're breathing in particles. But for me, I get to choose. Do I want the health benefits of the oils and the protection that they're going to help us with, or am I worried about plastics? So you get to choose that, okay? I'm just making suggestions for you. Some other recipes or other oils I would recommend that you use or suggest that you use. If your child or you are very anxious, maybe you're someone who really hates wearing one because you have panic attacks or anxiety or it's just overwhelming for you, then I would look at adding a few drops of adaptive. And if you don't want to spritz your mask, go ahead and put a drop in your hands, rub them together, breathe it in a whole bunch of times before you put it on. You could use lavender. Lavender is very calming and soothing for the nervous system, helps promote relaxation, reducing stress and tension in the body. You can use balance. This is another beautiful oil to use to help calm the body and get centered. It's a more woodsy aroma. It's one of my favorites. You could use a blend called Elevation. Elevation is an uplifting, elevating mood essential oil. It creates a positive feeling, so that might be something to use before school as we're heading in. You could use Citrus Bliss, another uplifting essential oil blend. It's citrusy and lovely and very energizing as well. You could use Motivate, that's like citrusy and minty at the same time, to help us stimulate, again, positive mood and feeling encouraged and confident. You could use Peace, Console. There are dozens and dozens of oils that you could use in a mask spray. So play with it a little bit, or maybe you're just putting a drop on the mask. You could even just simply use an OnGuard hand sanitizing mist before or after. This is an excellent antiseptic mist. Purifies hands by eliminating bacteria and other germs on the skin. The moisturizing formula effectively cleanses hands without drying skin. It's also a surface cleaner, so another good tool. Our kids are not heading back to school this season. They are staying home with us to homeschool. But last year and all the other years my children have been at school, this went in their lunch bag. So they would do their hands before lunch. They were in portables, so they didn't really have access to good hand washing. And then after lunch. So if they were heading to school with masks, I'd have them do that same routine as well. So I hope you found that helpful. I know there is a lot to think about when we're heading back to school, and you know what? If you don't want to use a spray, don't. I just know that lots of people have been asking about different mask sprays and how they can support themselves and their kids using essential oils as they head back to school. Again, don't forget to download the ebook. That's there for you. Lots of great recipes. And tomorrow we will be doing, what are we doing tomorrow? The Worry Away Roller Blend. So I'm going to teach you how to make a simple roller blend to help reduce worry, fear, anxiety, and more. Take care, everyone, and have a really great day.